Hi everyone, Dr. Lynch here, and I'm here to speak a little bit about Trillium's Intra-Cell 1 formula. Intra-Cell 1 is the world's co-infections best formula on the market. There is nothing better. If there was, I would copy it or improve upon it. This formula is bad to the bone. People who know they have Babesia and or Bartonella or symptoms associated with them, when they take this formula, it can be really helpful. However, it's important to do dietary modifications while taking these formulas. And the reason why is because if you feed the pathogen and kill the pathogen at the same time, not only will you have die-off reactions with these herbal formulas, but you'll have die-off reactions and immune reactions. Right now, without taking these formulas or any other antimicrobial formula, people will just have immune reactions. An immune reaction is the immune system responding to the motility of pathogens in the body, or just the presence of pathogen in the body. So when you don't feed the pathogen and you keep your stress at bay, then the motility of the pathogen reduces. And when it reduces, then we have less symptoms. And when we have less symptoms, then we can get on top of the pathogenic load and start knocking it back. And this Intra-Cell formula is very, very good at that with Babesia and Bartonella. I've had many patients with Babesia and Bartonella with extreme symptoms and extreme sensitivities knock it out with Intra-Cell 1 and Intra-Cell 2. So these Intra-Cell formulas, they're rotated every 7 weeks. Intra-Cell 1 is rotated with Intra-Cell 2 every 7 weeks to offset pathogenic resistance. Babesia and Bartonella and other malarial types of co-infections, research has shown that they will develop resistance within 8 weeks. Clinically, I find that they develop resistance within 7 weeks. So I usually have people rotate right at the 7 week mark. And that helps prevent pathogenic resistance and helps continue the neutralization of these co-infections. So Intercell 1 contains about 150 milligrams of artemisinin on average per dose. It also has wormwood. It has black cardamom, red thorowax root, which is buplerium. It's one of those hard things to say. The Chinese term for red thorowax root is chaihu. It's a lot easier to say things in Chinese sometimes. Safflower. Safflower is also used in this formula. Magnolia bark, red sage root, and Cortex mouton. The chief antimalarial herbs in this formula are artemisinin, wormwood, salco, and chaihu, red thorowax root. These are four very robust antimalarial herbs, and they work very well. We also have safflower. Safflower has very high antimicrobial properties, but this is used for circulation. When you hold safflower in your hand, it looks like a bunch of capillaries sitting in your hand, and it helps with circulation in the capillaries. So what this herb does is it helps move the blood and helps guide the anti-malarial properties of these anti-malarial herbs into these hard to reach places. The magnolia bark is quite helpful for digestion, and it's also helpful for pain. The red sage root is really good to help soothe and calm the mind. A lot of times people with Babesia and Bartonella, they will have anxiety. And so it will really help ameliorate symptoms associated with anxiety. The Cortex mouton in Chinese, they call this mudan pi. Cortex mouton is a wonderful herb. It's I would call it a chief herb in this formula. And the reason why is because one, it has very powerful antimicrobial properties, but I don't even care that it has antimicrobial properties because we have the antimicrobial properties like dialed in with the first four herbs. There's something to this herb that's really, really amazing. And I don't know everything that this herb does in the body, but I do know that it's very cooling. And Babesia and Bartonella are what's referred to in Chinese medicine as a fire toxin. They are hot pathogen. In fact, people who have Babesia and Bartonella, they're sensitive to heat. They're sensitive to sun. They're sensitive to hot showers and hot baths. They're sensitive to things like garlic and onion and hot peppers. So you want to stay away from those things. And they have light sensitivity a lot of times. So, stay away from those hot things such as garlic and onion and hot showers. But Mudon pea, this herb Mudon pea, is very good for cooling the fire aspects of these fire toxins, these co-infections such as Babesia and Bartonella, the burning pain, the sharp-shooting electrical-like pains, the mental health challenges that people have with these co-infections, the depression, the anxiety, the neurological type of symptoms that people have. Mudon P is really good at helping to ameliorate these symptoms. And while these symptoms are reduced, then at the same time, the artemisinin, the wormwood, the talco, the red thorax are getting in there and neutralizing these pathogens. These Intra-Cell formulas are very special formulas. And the reason why they're special is because they get the job done. I've had patients who were born with Babesia infections. They never went to school. They were pretty much in lockdown in their homes for their whole lives. And these formulas helped eliminate the pathogens associated with their symptoms. And then when they were done, they were able to live life and be happy and learn about life. So if you have any questions about them, please don't hesitate to call or email patricklynch4@gmail.com or just give me a call, shoot me a text. All right. God bless and take good care.